My name is Frank Adams. I'm a project manager for a company called Pragmatics. My main office is based out of Reston, Virginia. We are an information technology company. Unfortunately, no, I did not have the opportunity to go to school, but I was very fortunate. In June of 1985, graduated from Lincoln High School. My mother was working for the government, 37 years on the Navy base. Grandfather gave me 30 days to get a job or get out. So she called me and said, "Hey, there's an opportunity down here on the naval base. Would you be interested?" I said, "Of course. I don't want to be homeless." Went down, filled out the application, got hired August 19th, 1985 with a company called RCA doing some foreign military sales work. And here we are, 35 years later. How I ended up here, my current career as a project manager, is that in 1985, I started as a file clerk. 3 months into the job, my boss came to me and asked me if I was interested in a promotion. At the age of 17, I was like, sure, I think I can do it. He called me into his office. We had a meeting. He said, the next time a manager comes to you and asks you if you can do the job, don't say you think or you're sure, be more definitive. And so that was a lesson that I learned at the age of 17. 3 months into the job, I got a promotion. 7 months later, I got another promotion. And 2.5 years after that, this company called RCA Government Solutions, we lost the contract. I was the first person hired on the new contract. And over the last 30 years, there has been 5 different companies. And whenever the company has lost the contract, I was always the first hired. 95% of our company is information technology. We have contracts all over the world. We're very prominent in the DC metro area. The part of the business that I work in, there's a small portion that we do litigation support for the State Department. I have 2 offices, one in Reston and one in Trevose, which is right outside of Philadelphia. And I have 36 staff members that answer to me on a daily basis. A typical day at work for me is I work 5:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I come in, the first thing I do is I check my email to see if I have any emails from my two main clients. My 2 main clients is the Office of General Counsel out of DC and the Legal Claims Division, Department of State. Those are my 2 main clients. I check for emails to see if there's anything pressing, anything that they need me to answer. There is a opportunity for me to answer emails. It's a quick turnaround. So whenever they ask a question, they anticipate that I'll be able to get back to them within the hour. Once I go through my emails and I check that there has been no email assignments that came out, now I'm checking on assignments that have deadlines. We have a program that we track all our tasks, and I go through that list every morning, checking due dates, contacting my staff to find out what the progress is of that particular project. The most satisfying part of what I do is the fact that I'm the very best at it, and I'm recognized as the very best at it. And I realize that the things that I'm doing is going to ultimately save the United States taxpayer. So I take great pride in that. I take great pride in knowing that the work that I do is meaningful. The most challenging thing that I find is dealing with 36 different personalities. I have a tendency to expect certain people to be the way that I am. And sometimes I can be overbearing in that regard, because as a project manager, as a program manager, anything that leaves my desk is ultimately a reflection on me, therefore a reflection on the company. So if something goes out and it does not meet the criteria that is set forth between my management team and myself, and if it doesn't answer the mail, that is a very frustrating thing for me. But we do have a saying in my organization, and the saying is very simply, we provide, you decide. Basically what that means is we provide the information, you decide how to use it. This job requires a lot of memorization. You got to be able to remember things that happened in the 70s. And when I mean things that I've read, I'm able to remember. I'm able to refer back to certain regulations and certain documents that are relevant to my job today. So memorization, being able to deal and adjust to the different moods of people, those are the things that this position requires. And if you're not a people's person, and if your employees don't respect you, as the person who they can come to and get the answers to whatever question they have, you won't be successful. One of my core values is my integrity. My integrity will never be questioned. It will never waver. I'm a man of my word. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And so it's very important to respect each and every person that I work with. So most importantly is my integrity. The minimum requirement is that you have a master's degree. Any project manager that works under pragmatics must have a master's degree, and they also must have went to the PM training courses. Thankfully for me, that the number of years that I've been working in this industry, there is an equivalency. So in this particular job description, in this job that I have, the requirements are a master's, but because I'm considered what they call a subject matter expert, and since I've been with the company since 1994, I was ultimately promoted. The advice that I would give a high school or college student is simply this. Find something that you're passionate about. Find something that you absolutely adore. Find something that you don't have any problem waking up and going into the office. The one thing people will say, I hate this job, right? Now, I had a couple of jobs while I was in high school, and I knew that manual labor for me was not something that I wanted to do. I didn't want to be outside when it was hot and or cold. I wanted to be in an office environment. I wanted to have air conditioning in the summertime and heat in the winter. As a basketball coach, is one of the things I do on the side. I promote college. However, you have to find your niche. College is not for everyone. My kids, I pushed them into college. I have 3 kids. Only one of them graduated, but they all are successful, regular, successful citizens, taxpaying citizens here in America. So find something that you're passionate about. Do your research. Don't let someone push you into a particular field that they think will be best for you, because ultimately you have to decide what's best for you. I know a lot of college students. As a matter of fact, out of the 36 people, I have 20 individuals that all have college degrees that work for me, and they're not doing the work in the field that they went to school for. So you can be successful without it. However, it's something that we do push and we do recommend. So it's about your passion. That would be my best advice. Find something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something that you would not mind waking up and doing for 30 years.